it's Erica. Today we're gonna do a video that's not about makeup. I figured today we would talk about all of my tattoos. So I'm gonna go in chronological order, and I'm going to put pictures in, and I'm gonna talk about them. So my first tattoo is on my ankle, and it's a stick and poke tattoo, so I did it myself, which I don't recommend. Don't do it. I was 15. Yeah, let's say 15. And it's on my ankle, and it's a little heart. And it's because when I was in high school, I was in a very dark place, bullied, you name it. And I have lots of self-harm scars there, and when I was 15, close to when I turned 16 is kind of when I decided to like stop caring, really. Yeah, so that's that one. My next one is on my wrist. It's this one right here. I got this in 2009. Right after I did that one. Right after Fall Out Boy split up. That really sucked for me. Well, they didn't split up, they went on hiatus. That really sucked for me because they were really the only thing that made me happy back then. And I was really upset about it and really torn. And when I got it, if you can see, it looks really blurry. I got it, and my mom went with me, and she went with me because she didn't want me doing it by myself. But the girl wasn't even supposed to be tattooing at the tattoo shop. She was an apprentice, and the guy that was in charge of her and like watching her stepped out for lunch, and I walked in for a tattoo, and she's like, yeah, let's do it. I ended up having to go back, and he had to fix it. But then I got a discount on my next tattoo, which is on my leg. And this tattoo I drew myself for an art project. It was, if you can get a tattoo, what would you get and why? And I failed it because he said I copied it off of a picture on Google, and if you go on the internet there is one that's similar that's not mine, but I didn't copy it. I had no idea. I didn't, at the time we had just left my dad, moved into a new place, didn't have internet, so I kind of just sat down with my mom one night and was like, I want to get a tattoo with you. She's like my world. I love her. She raised me and my sister by herself practically. So it's a heart that kind of looks like this. And there's a big heart right here, and then there's a little rosebud, big rose and a little rosebud, and the big one is supposed to be my mom, and the little one is me, and I look up to my mom, she looks down on me, and the heart is her favorite shape, and the rose is her favorite flower. So I spend a lot of time on this, and for him to just say that I copied it online hurt because I didn't. It sucked. It really did. And like nowadays, like there's so many different people in all walks of lives. Like you can't have like a truly original piece. But my mom went in and got so mad at him. And then the next year, I came back to class after the summer because I got it done in the summer holidays. And I was like, hey, look, Mr. Art Teacher, look what I did. And he was not impressed. Right after that, I got this one right here. I'm going to put a bit of picture in for you. I got this little cherry blossom right here. And that one was at a local tattoo shop, which I don't go to anymore for other reasons. But it was for the tsunami that happened in Japan a long time ago. And it was $50, and it was Doctors Without Borders, so it was a good cause. It's not my favorite tattoo, just because it has like a weird petal coming from nowhere right there. But I had my tattoo artist kind of incorporate this big one, which I'll get to later, into it, so it kind of looks like it's a continuation. After that one, I got my back piece tattoo. So on my back, it's an anchor, and it says, I'm the captain of my soul, and I have this favorite poem It's near and dear to my heart. It's by William Ernest Henley. It's called Invictus, and the very last lines in it are, "I am the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul." And the whole poem's about him, like, being told, like, you're really sick, like, you're gonna lose your legs, you're gonna die. And he ended up coming back from it and living, and he's like, I'm not ready to go yet, I'm not ready to die. And that was kind of like my whole thing back then. After that, I got this tattoo on my arm right here. And this one I got from my grandparents. So the Hands Across the Ocean my grandpa has up here. And I believe his father had it as well. And the quote around it says, "Love many, trust few, learn to paddle your own canoe." And that's just something my grandma's always said. So I got it for them. I didn't tell them I was doing it until I did it. So that was fun. And all of these happened before I was 18. My first tattoo when I was 18 was one of my favorites, my Deathly Hallows tattoo. I'll put a better picture in it. That one actually didn't hurt at all. For some reason, I thought it would really hurt, but the buzzing right by the ear really bothered me. After that one, I got my cupcake tattoo. It's on my foot. It's a little Halloween cupcake. When I show you the picture, you'll notice there's a piece of ink that looks like it's missing from it. So what happened was, is while I was healing, is maybe like 3 days after, I was sitting on the bed with my dog, and he does this thing where he pretends to dig, or he's like getting himself comfortable, and he actually dug on my foot and kind of took out a bunch of ink, and it was really sore, and I have to go get it back. I have to go get it fixed, but it hurts so bad to get it. I don't recommend getting a foot tattoo unless you have a couple days off work. And you get it maybe in the summer when you can wear sandals or flats. But that one sucked. After that one, I got a Netflix tattoo on my ankle, same side. Both of those were flash art tattoos, so I didn't come up with the design, the tattoo artist did. But she does this thing where she like designs a bunch of flash art. You claim a piece, you drop off a deposit, and then she doesn't tattoo that piece on anybody else. So those are like my tattoos. After that one, I got the one on my arm, this big one. So if you can see, it's a mirror, and the mirror is kind of like a dagger, and it goes through the skin. And there's a bunch of like makeup brushes, and there's lipstick, and it says put on your war paint, which it's a Fall Out Boy lyric as well. But every day when I put my makeup on, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting on my war paint. I'm going out in the day, I'm fighting the patriarchy, and I'm living my life. So this is my war paint, and I'm gonna get more makeup tattoos to make it a whole sleeve. After that, I got the semicolon on my hand. I'm gonna put a better picture in it. This one's really water damaged because it's like on my hand. But I got that one with my friend and my mom, so we went all together. But that one too was $50, and that one went towards, I want to say the Teen Helpline. It went towards something for depression and suicide awareness. So that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got this one too. I forgot. So this one is the 3-point Celtic knot with a heart in it. And I got this with my roommate, who I live with, and my other friend. And we've been friends all through high school. I worked with my roommate, I worked with her at Tim Hortons, and they're basically like my sisters. I love them dearly, so we got matching tattoos. Theirs turned out beautiful. I, however, had an allergic reaction to the color of purple that they used. Or it was the cream that she put on top of it after she was done. So I had an allergic reaction, and a lot of the ink pushed out because I had to wash it more than I was supposed to, and I had antibiotics that made the ink push out a little bit more because of the allergic reaction. Yeah, but I'm gonna go get it fixed as soon as I can, I guess. Yeah. Those are all my tattoos. I can go over my piercings. So I have my ears pierced. Yeah, I have my ears pierced. This one has 2 holes in it, even though I'm not wearing one of them right now. The first hole is what I got when I was like 3 or whatever, when my mom took me. The second one I did by myself in grade 6 with my geometry set, which I also don't recommend. This was the other hole to the one that I got with my mom when I was like 3 or 2 or whatever. But I stretched this one out. I only stretched one of my ears. Don't ask me why, because I don't really know. After that, I got my nose pierced. I have my eyebrow pierced. I don't have it in right now because I'm missing the little end piece. I got my lip pierced not that long ago. I used to have my tragus pierced, but I worked at Tim Hortons and the headset would just irritate it and it was constantly getting infected, so I just took it out. I also used to have up here pierced and I took it out. I can't remember why. Yeah. But that's it. I obviously want to get more tattoos, but I can't right now. I have too much going. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna come up with some sort of makeup tutorial for you, and hopefully it won't be 20 minutes long this time, because I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope you liked what you've seen. Comment below about your tattoos, or if you have tattoos, your opinions on tattoos. Hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Snapchat, and I will see you all later. Bye.